Hi, Dad.
Hi, Alexandria.
So, what are we going to make today?
Today we're going to make an Indonesian vegetable curry. This is a recipe that was handed down through our family, and I just happen to have the recipe that my mother gave to me of what we're about to make, and I'm going to pass on to you.
So, what goes into an Indonesian curry that's different than, say, like an Indian curry?
Well, first we're going to start with some, the basic Indian curry ingredients, such as turmeric, some coriander. One thing that we're going to put in that's a little bit unique is some tamarind, and what we've done with that is it's a fruit pod, and it's like a dark tarry thing. We're going to put that in some water, and what this can produce is a lemony flavored water, which is used both to give the dish some flavor, but it's also good to help aid digestion. In addition to that, what you can see here are some of the spices we put in. We have some of the turmeric, the coriander, there's some garlic in there. There is also a small amount of shrimp paste, and this is like really essential to almost all Indonesian dishes. It's called belacan or terasi. We're also later going to put in some Indonesian bay leaf called danam salam. We're going to put in some lemongrass, and lastly we have a piece of Laos, which this is like a really super flavorful ginger root that we're going to put in there. And once we have these other ingredients here, this is the base for curry. When you buy curry powder, that's basically what you get. I've also added some chili peppers in here. Actually just one, because you've asked not to make it hot. Normally Indonesian food is spicy hot. So that's that.
So, Papa, why is Indonesian food so important to our family and our family culture?
It's important because it's something that's been passed down from my great-grandparents to my parents and now down to you. It's an important part of Indonesian life to share as a community. For example, there's something called rice tafel or rice table, where everybody in the village gets together and brings their best dishes. Typically there might be like 40 different dishes, and the curry is one of those.
Right. And so, is there any importance of the specific spices we use in this curry, specifically for Oma and Opa?
You bet. For my grandparents, my mother's mother, she was known as a village doctor and used these spices to help heal the villagers in their area. And then for my mother, in the Second World War, she was captured and put in a POW camp by the Japanese. During that time, spices helped her overcome various diseases. For example, the red chili pepper, the lombok, was used to because it has vitamin C and helped her overcome things like beriberi and other skin diseases.
Wow, that's really cool. And my last question is, does it change anything for you teaching me, your adopted daughter who is not Indonesian, these types of traditional dishes?
What? You're adopted? Well, no, it doesn't change anything. I think it's real important to share things that you've done in your family with your kids.
Wow.
And lastly, as we say in Dutch, eet smakelijk, enjoy your food.